Good morning, 7th graders. Today we have lesson 12 in our math. We are learning today about scientific notation and what we do with numbers that are written in scientific notation. Pretty much, scientific notation is used to shrink down numbers that have a lot of zeros to smaller numbers, or numbers that have a lot of decimal place values and shrinking them down to just having a few place values. Okay, that's what scientific notation is, and that's what we're going to be learning about doing today. So, scientific notation is sometimes used to shorten very large numbers with many zeros or very small numbers with many decimal places. Here are a couple examples, all right? And so, up here on the board, we have numbers that are written in scientific notation. And notice, it says to change a number from a scientific notation to its standard form, all we do is move our decimal place over the number that our exponent is, all right? So you guys are very familiar with this. It says, to change a number from scientific notation to standard form, think of the power of 10 as telling you how many places and in which direction to move the decimal point, okay? So if it's our positive number, we're gonna move our decimal point to the right, okay? If it's our negative decimal, we're gonna move our decimal point to the left. It's going to get smaller. So notice here, if we would write these in standard form, this is how we're going to do it. So we have 4 times 10 to the 15th power, which would be 10 to the 15th power. So we're going to have our decimal point in our whole number, remember, is understood to be right after our whole number. So we're going to move it 15 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that was really bad. But notice, then if you do that, how many zeros are you going to have to add? You're going to add 15, right? So there's going to be 15 zeros that you're going to add, and your decimal point is going to move. Now, same way with our other number. We have our 10, then the power of 10 would be 9. So we're going to go 5. We have 5.6. So we're going to move our decimal point 9 places to the right because it's positive. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 0, 0, 0. Just like that, okay? Now notice, whoa, that went really crooked. Notice now, we have our negative power. So we're gonna go 3.8, we're gonna start over here. We're gonna move our decimal point to the left. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and our decimal point is going to get moved to right here. So we're gonna have to put a 0 here, a 0 here, and a 0 in front, okay? That is all for today in your scientific notation. You guys are gonna change from scientific notation to standard form. That's all you're doing for your new part. And if you guys have any questions, just message me and we'll go from there. Looking over your We Remember, looking good. And that is all for your lesson. See you guys.